Everyone, my name is Isaac Navarro, and I'm going to teach you how to make an origami ninja star. All you need to make this origami ninja star is 2 pieces of paper and a pair of scissors. So first step is going to be to get your first piece of paper, and you're going to fold it diagonally across from the top, like so. Just make sure that you're aligning these lines so that you have a pretty good diagonal fold. And you'll have this. After that, you could get your pair of scissors and trim off this excess right here. Sorry, that was my dog. So do this to the other piece of paper, and then I'll be right back. After you're finished cutting, you should end up with something like this. You could go ahead and put this to the side, maybe reuse this as a bookmark. And now we could open up this flap. And we're gonna go ahead and fold the top over the bottom. Make sure you align the edges once again. It'll help you in the long run if you make accurate creases from the beginning so that the paper's easier to fold later on. After you have this central fold, go ahead and once again get the top flap and fold that into that center. And once again, we're just double checking that we are even. Flip it around and do the exact same thing, folding along the central crease. After that, fold once more, and you'll have something like this. And at this point, try to repeat that same process with that other piece of paper. After you have both of your papers, go ahead and take the first one. Make sure that you have the flaps open outwards, and go ahead and fold it halfway through. You want to end up making a center crease right here, like this. Go ahead and do it to the other one as well. Like so. We're going to need to use these creases as a reference point for what we're about to do next. We'll start with our left piece of paper. What we're basically going to do is look at our central crease, and we are going to fold a diagonal crease along that central, and do the opposite end going down along that central crease as well. Should have something that resembles this. On this other piece of paper, we're going to do the opposite what we've done here. So instead of going up, we're going to be doing a downward crease along that central line again. And we're going to go up on this side. So we're going to have 2 very similar papers right here. They're basically just inverted. After that, go ahead and flip this opposite way. And we're going to try to make a triangle on each side by adding some extra folds right here. And doing the exact same thing on the other side. Gonna end up with something like this. Same thing right here, flip it around and make more triangles. These are essentially going to be the ends of your star that you make. Sometimes, since the paper is a little thicker, the creases are becoming a little bit harder to do. So once we have that, to make it easier, you could pre-fold everything, just going along the 2 pieces of paper in between. You gotta get like a diamond shape almost. Go ahead and do it on the other side as well. Sometimes if you do the folds a little bit too close in the creases, it gets a little difficult, but just sort of force in the extra crease. Should have something like this. Essentially, once again, pretty much the same piece of paper, or same piece of shape. They're just inverted. Now we're in the home stretch. We're gonna finish this off now. I'm gonna get both of these, flip this on the opposite side, open up the flaps on both ends, and position it like so. And what you're gonna be doing essentially is tucking in each of these outside flaps inside the central portion of the star. So you're gonna start off with this end underneath here. Fold that over again. And we're gonna open this a little bit and put this end in here as well. After that, looking at the opposite side, looks like I could go right here. Just open up that central part, tuck it in once more. This last part is a little bit tricky sometimes. More often than not, you can't really tuck it in too easily from the get-go. So what I do normally is open up the flap a little bit to give this a little bit of space to go inside, like so. And after that, you have your origami star. Just fold down everything, make sure it's all creased well.